Destiny is often perceived as an inescapable force guiding our lives, but some teachings suggest it is the result of past choices, actions, and thoughts, what many term free will. Among the ancient philosophical texts exploring this concept, the Yoga Vasistha stands out as a profound dialogue between Rishi Vasistha and Lord Rama, offering deep insights into the nature of life, creation, free will, and liberation. Attributed to Rishi Valmiki, the revered composer of the Ramayana, the Yoga Vasistha delves into Vedantic and yogic ideas, emphasizing self-effort as the key to transcending suffering and attaining self-knowledge. According to Vasistha, destiny is merely the ripened fruits of our past actions, including those from previous lives. He stresses that the present moment and our current actions have the power to alter the trajectory of fate. The conflict between past and present efforts is resolved by the stronger force, making unflinching determination crucial in overcoming challenges and achieving self-realization. The text narrates numerous allegorical stories to convey its philosophy. One particularly evocative tale is that of Prahlada, the devoted follower of Vishnu. Despite being born into a family of demons and enduring his father Hiranyakashipu's wrath, Prahlada's unwavering faith led to divine intervention. Vishnu, incarnated as Narasimha, saved Prahlada, who then sought self-realization instead of material boons. Vishnu, embodying the ultimate teacher, clarified that self-knowledge could not be bestowed externally, but had to emerge through one's own contemplation and meditation. This central teaching, that self-effort and introspection are paramount, forms the crux of the Yoga Vasistha. The text asserts that ultimate truth cannot be grasped through inference, scripture, or external guidance, but only through direct experience, termed pratyaksha in Sanskrit. This intuitive realization transcends intellectual understanding and arises from deep meditative inquiry. Just as the sweetness of sugar can only be known by tasting it, the nature of the self can only be understood through personal insight. To illustrate the nature of existence, Vasistha uses the metaphor of a dream. In dreams, the subject, objects, and experiences are mere projections of the dreamer's mind. Similarly, in the waking state, the world we perceive is an elaborate construct of imagination. This points to an idealistic perspective where reality is shaped by thought and consciousness. Vasistha emphasizes that pure consciousness is the substratum underlying all experiences, akin to how clay is the essence of all pottery. This consciousness is both the observer and the observed, uniting the duality of subject and object. The cosmic mind, identified as Brahma in the text, is described as the source of all creation, manifesting worlds within worlds through the power of imagination. These creations are not limited to the physical realm, but include the diverse experiences and subjective realities of individual beings. The interconnectedness of these imagined worlds stems from their shared origin in pure consciousness, making mutual experience possible despite their illusory nature. A key question arises: why do different beings experience a shared reality if all perceptions are subjective? Vasistha answers by categorizing states of existence. In the waking state, a higher potency of imagination allows for the interpenetration of individual perspectives, enabling shared experiences. This accidental alignment of imaginations creates a common world, allowing interactions and mutual recognition among beings. The ultimate state of realization, however, transcends these relative experiences. Known as the Turiya, or the fourth state, it represents the dissolution of individual imagination into pure consciousness. From this perspective, all distinctions between self and other, subject and object, and individual and universal dissolve, revealing the non-dual nature of reality. Vasistha underscores the omnipotence of the mind, asserting that all conditions, pleasant or unpleasant, are products of thought. By imagining and believing in a specific outcome with intense conviction, the mind sets in motion the forces required for its materialization. However, this process often transcends a single lifetime, with the effects of thoughts and actions ripening over time. This highlights the importance of faith and consistent effort in shaping one's destiny. While the power of thought can bring material achievements, Vasistha cautions against selfish desires. Such pursuits often lead to disharmony, anxiety, and further suffering. True liberation lies in redirecting the mind towards self-knowledge, the realization of one's unity with absolute consciousness. This understanding frees one from the cycle of birth and death, addressing the root cause of all suffering. Unlike some philosophies that advocate renunciation of worldly activities, Vasistha's teachings encourage a balanced approach. He advises continuing one's duties without attachment, maintaining equanimity in the face of life's fluctuations. This aligns with the principle of performing actions selflessly, as elaborated in the Bhagavad Gita. By engaging in life without clinging to outcomes, one can progress on the path to liberation while fulfilling worldly responsibilities. The journey to self-realization involves transcending the limitations of the body, mind, and subconscious. Vasistha proposes 3 methods to achieve this. Affirmation of reality, meditating on the unity of self and absolute consciousness, or negating the distinction between subject and object, leads to the dissolution of duality and reveals the non-dual nature of existence. Control of prana. Since prana, vital energy, and the mind are deeply interconnected, regulating the breath through practices like pranayama can still the mind, paving the way for realization. Control of the mind. Through detachment, renunciation of desires, concentration, and equanimity, the mind can be dissolved into pure awareness, revealing the ultimate truth. Preparation is essential for the seeker. Vasistha identifies 4 qualities necessary for the attainment of self-knowledge: tranquility, contentment, the company of the wise, and the practice of deep contemplation. These qualities cultivate a receptive mind capable of grasping the profound truths of existence. The Yoga Vasistha repeatedly emphasizes the power of imagination as both the source of suffering and the means to liberation. By imagining oneself as bound, one creates the conditions for bondage. Conversely, by affirming one's identity with pure consciousness, one transcends all limitations and attains freedom. This insight underscores the importance of faith and determination in overcoming obstacles and realizing one's true nature. The teachings of the Yoga Vasistha resonate with timeless wisdom, reminding seekers of the immense potential within. It inspires individuals to rise above the illusions of the material world and embark on a journey of self-discovery. By aligning thought, action, and awareness with the ultimate truth, one can break free from the cycle of suffering and experience the boundless bliss of liberation.